Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zachary Hall, otherwise known as the Arkansas Storm Tracker, and thank you for watching the Arkansas Weather Network. The reason why we're live today, of course, we have thunderstorm chances, as you've likely heard about 300 times over the last few days. We do have a severe thunderstorm ongoing now in parts of Washington County, southeastern sections of Benton County as well. Zooming in street level, a little bit closer, places like Springdale, Johnson, areas northwest of Goshen, Bethel Heights, east of Taneytown, 412 east out of Springdale. Maybe even as far south, of course, as Fayetteville too. It is noisy. We've got a lot of lightning, heavy rain, perhaps some gusty winds as well. This is a severe thunderstorm warning, so the warnings for larger hail, some 1-inch hail is possible, along with stronger wind gusts. This is the only severe thunderstorm that we have in Arkansas at this time. We do have more storms developing here in western Arkansas, and of course, if you've been paying attention, you'll know that a large part of the state has thunderstorm chances through the afternoon and through the evening hours with a tornado and damaging wind risk, especially in the eastern half of the state. But we are watching this storm in Washington County very close. I've got a few things here that I want to look at. We can go down. I know that a lot of people are likely watching the Razorback game now and have Sunday plans going, but certainly if you're in Washington County, the worst of the storm is near Shady Grove, East Don Tyson Pikeway, soon to be East Robinson Avenue, the eastern sections of Springdale, South Old Missouri Road, Parsons Road, Sonora Road. I don't have any real-time updates on hail. I'm waiting to see if we have any confirmation on that, but most of you are likely observing, even if you're not involved with severe thunderstorm warning here, the wind speeds are starting to pick up, and they're going to continue to pick up. As we go through the afternoon and evening hours, we could have wind gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour, non-thunderstorm related. So I know that many of you are likely anticipating the possibility for a thunderstorm this afternoon, but even if you don't get any thunderstorms, it's going to be extremely windy. I'm starting to get some reports now out of Springdale. Melanie Martinez says hail in Springdale now. Leslie Cruz says it is so bad, in all caps. It's so bad in Springdale. Heavy, heavy hailstorm. Would love to know what hail sizes you guys are getting there in Washington County. Getting a lot of reports of this storm. Please feel free whenever you get an opportunity. Let me know what the hail sizes are. Send photos and videos to the Arkansas Weather Network, to myself, Zachary Hall, James, or Blaze, or that way we can send that to the National Weather Service in Tulsa. Samantha Thompson says, hail in Springdale. I-49 was a nightmare. So as you can tell here, based on the responses that we're getting, lots of reports of hail. Edith is asking about Rogers. Of course, Rogers is up here in Benton County, north of the severe thunderstorm. It's going to miss, it looks like, a large part of that as this continues off to the east. Michael McKelvey says there's hail in Fayetteville, probably on the north side of Fayetteville. Alice Capps is in Springdale, and she says that this is producing marble-size hail where she is. Getting a lot of reports of pea-size, which means you're probably on the outer, the outer banks of where the greatest hail core is. But nonetheless, a lot of hail will be involved with this storm as it's moving through Washington County. I'm not real sure what Bo-O-Rama is, if somebody in the comments can tell me what that is in Washington County, but soon to be areas impacted by this storm: Bo-O-Rama, Sonora, Blue Springs Village, Pilgrim's Rest, maybe even War Eagle Cove, and Rochelle Riviera, and those are all in Washington County off of 412. I'm sure some of you have likely driven, if you're going to like Branson or something, 412 will take you off to the east toward Huntsville. That's the area that we're talking about here. You go on 412 east out of Springdale, and it kind of winds through this area. So if you're driving on 412 west out of like Huntsville and you're headed for northwest Arkansas, please understand that you could be encountering this storm here over the next 30 to 45 minutes. Patricia, I'm sorry, Patricia, I'm not sure how to say your last name, but it says hail near Blessings in Fayetteville. There's a lot. Damian Tinsman says, will Fort Smith be looking to receive anything on the back end? Looking at radar, it does look like this is the Tamco radar, of course. We do have some developments near Fort Smith, but nothing organized like we have in northwest Arkansas. The severe weather risk in Fort Smith today is pretty low. Confidence in coverage is also low. A lot of reports from Springdale about hail. We have, I don't have it pulled up right now. Here in a moment, we can likely pull up some iDrive cameras and check and see how that's evolving as far as the iDrive cameras in the area, but we'll probably just stay with radar for now. Steve Bell says, why? Never mind, Steve, I'm not going to read that comment. Oh my gosh. Samantha Thompson says there are a few accidents on I-49 near the Wagon Wheel exit. So, of course, the Wagon Wheel exit is on 49 in this general region. Tammy Webb says, what about Clinton? These are nowhere near Clinton right now, but Clinton will likely observe some activity. It's possible, of course. Clinton, of course, is way over here in Van Buren County. These storms are in western Arkansas, so with time over the next few hours, these will move east toward that area, along with most of Arkansas. I think most of Arkansas has an opportunity, at least for some chances at thunderstorms. Mallory Marsh says there's lots of hail in North Fayetteville. Do you think, with it being cooler, that the storms won't be as bad? You know, really, in all honesty, the greatest concern for severe weather today, I mean, this is a severe thunderstorm, so it counts here in western Arkansas. The coverage, though, I think is going to be a little bit lower in western Arkansas, where, you know, later today in central and eastern Arkansas, the closer we get to the Mississippi River, I think that severe weather risk will go up, damaging winds and tornadoes. Technically, outside of far northwestern Arkansas, based on the SBC forecast, most of the state has at least a low risk for severe weather today. So it really doesn't matter what county you live in, you have at least a chance. You know, those chances just kind of go up the closer you get to Little Rock and then east of Little Rock. South Fort Smith clear of storms for now. No storms moving into Fort Smith at this time. Nothing strong or severe. There is some development southwest of Fort Smith in Oklahoma, and one here near Muldrow, but it doesn't have any lightning yet. Nothing organized at this time, but we're watching that real close. Really, the reason why we're live is because of the severe thunderstorm warning in northern Washington in southeastern Benton County. It's kind of hugging the Benton-Washington County line. It's moving in soon to Boarama, Rochelle, Riviera, Sonora, Blue Springs Village, Pilgrim's Rest, soon to be Spring Valley, War Eagle Cove, Creech, and Pleasure Heights. We have a new tornado watch as well. For a large part of the state, folks, the colored red shading is the tornado watch today. If you live in a red county, you are under a tornado watch until 9 p.m. tonight. So, do I have anybody else on the feed with me here? Frankie, Blaze, anybody? James?
I'm here.
Okay. Frankie, I mean, obviously you live up in northwest Arkansas. Can you hear a whole lot from your house? Or can you hear the thunder and stuff?
You there, Frankie? Zach, we're getting pictures on
James,
our
I'm sorry,
app,
I said Frankie.
Large Hill. We're getting pictures to the app. People have already reported quarter-size hail coming in.
Okay.
And I just sent out alert to northern Madison and Carroll County that large hail is going to be moving in soon. But it looks like there's a lot of hail. I don't know, Zach. Go ahead and check your Facebook inbox. I bet we're going to be getting some videos soon.
Okay. I'm trying to get a tornado watch graphic posted on my page real quick.
Oh, here, I'll just go ahead and show the graphic for the state there. So storms are just getting started.
Can I save that real quick, James?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to screen grab this real quick, guys, if you'll give me just 1 second. Sorry, guys. Trying to get something posted on my page real quick for the tornado watch.
We're watching the live chat, getting a lot of questions about other areas of the state, and
I'm done, James.
It's just getting going. So between now and 7 o'clock, these storms are going to move from west to east across the entire state. And so they're just getting started in the northwest corner. Did you grab that, Zach?
Yeah, I did. Thank you, sir. I'm good to go. I'm just going to get this posted on my Facebook real quick.
There's the current. I'm going to take this tornado watch box off because we don't want all that red color on the screen there. But kind of looks like I'm going to pull up the large hail track. 1 hour hail. You can actually see exactly where the hail tracked through White Rock up towards Shady Grove, Springdale, and now is getting very close to, I think, Zach, that's the southern tail of Beaver Fork, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, Beaver Lake. Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at now for the northwest part of the state. It looks like the hail core might be a little bit less impressive than it was just a few minutes ago, but likely still producing some hail. Further towards the south, we're getting trailing development now in eastern Oklahoma, so that's going to continue, and that's why that tornado watch was issued. If you're up towards Berryville, Green Forest, this is this type of storm that's going to produce large hail here over the next 20 minutes or so. You see it's going to be pretty close to central Carroll County here at about 2:20. So 20, 25 minutes is when it's moving. It's moving very quickly, though.
Yeah, this thing's moving right along. We've got a lot of questions about the tornado watch that was just issued. I'm sure everybody's phones are freaking out. If you are under a tornado watch until 9 p.m. tonight, technically you have the concern for a few storms this evening, and some which we could have tornado warnings. So that's what we're looking at there. James, I did notice that there is no tornado watch in Jonesboro, so Craighead, Mississippi County, a few other counties as well there in northeast Arkansas and southeast Arkansas as well. James, I would imagine the National Weather Service will likely issue those watches just later this afternoon. That will go later into the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Zach, I'm working on getting our feed up on the Arkansas Weather Network Facebook. We're having some trouble with the restream. So if anyone wonders why that is not there, we are working to correct the issue.
Yeah. Folks, the reason why we're live, just kind of resetting for you. My name is Zachary Hall, otherwise known as the Arkansas Storm Tracker. I'm joined by meteorologist James Bryant. Meteorologist Blaze Thomas will be on soon, and we are also here with producer Frankie Shepard. We have a severe thunderstorm warning now in Benton and Washington County that could soon impact northern Madison and parts of Carroll County as well. This has moved out of the northwest Arkansas metro areas for the most part. It might be still lightly raining there, but lightning, all sorts of thunder. We've had hail reports as well in parts of southeastern Benton and northeastern Washington County. And we're watching this as it moves off to the east-northeast. Kind of resetting for everyone, we can look across the entire state as of 1:55 p.m. here on the TAMCO radar. We, of course, have development we've kind of been talking about now for a little while. We have development here in northwestern and western Arkansas. Okay, that's the focus for now. If you live in central Arkansas, eastern Arkansas, we don't have anything. But James, if you're still here with me, of course, we're anticipating this stuff to move east with time and perhaps give us a little bit more concernable severe weather risk through the afternoon and evening hours.
Yeah, it's going to get real busy very quickly. I think we're going to see quite a few severe weather warnings this afternoon and into this evening. Zach, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put us both on screen here as we track this.
Dude, the hail in Fayetteville is insane. Holy cow.
I don't know what I did. Blaze is going to have to come fix this.
Okay.
All right.
Folks, we're getting all sorts of hail reports from northwest Arkansas from this storm.
Yeah, I'm looking at quite a few of them, Zach. We're getting quite a few pictures to the app. I'm going to bring some of them up.
Story real quick. Folks, we really, really, really appreciate the reports that you send us, the photos, the videos. We send that stuff to the National Weather Service in Little Rock and Tulsa and Memphis and Shreveport and whoever it might be. And we share it with you guys too. It's kind of that ground truth that we really need when we're trying to do severe weather coverage like this. Because, of course, sitting here staring at a radar is great. But it's sort of hard to beat getting actual ground truth reports from followers who are out there and experiencing it. Like I said a few moments ago, this is the only severe thunderstorm warning in the state as of 1:57 p.m. And we are currently working on some camera stuff on our end. We are also having some issues with the Arkansas Weather Network Facebook going live. We were trying to get that fixed a few moments ago. Gotta love technology, but we do our best to make sure we answer questions with you guys. Getting a lot of questions about, will fill in the blank be impacted bad? Or will fill in the blank, any town or community, will we get a tornado? Folks, we don't know beforehand. We just simply don't know. Looking at everything from a statewide view, obviously the storms that are in western and northwest Arkansas now are going to continue off to the east. We'll have expanded chances across the rest of the state through the afternoon and evening. I do not have the ability to rule anyone out as far as severe weather chances today. I think most of the state has at least a low risk, with eastern sections of the state having a little bit more of that medium level 3 of 5 risk for severe weather today, tornadoes and damaging winds, and maybe some hail too. So you're just going to have to ride with us for a little bit. We'll be here. It's 2 o'clock now. We'll probably be here until late this evening. We may, if storms behave a little bit, James, we might be able to hop off from time to time and just kind of hang out and go live if needed. But for now, we're going to stay live until we kind of know what to expect. Of course, we're trying to make sure that we get the tornado watches and stuff out there on social media so people know. If you have the Arkansas Weather Network mobile app, you've likely been alerted to that watch as well. And if you live near the storms that we're discussing, the app will alert you to rain moving in, storms, dangerous storms, lightning detection. It's pretty cool having that ability to to warn our followers and get real-time information. We have the ability to also send out alerts to you. You can download the Arkansas Weather Network mobile app. It's completely free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store as well. So the storms that we're really monitoring close here are moving into northern sections of Madison County, so north of Huntsville, along with western sections. Carroll County shaped a little odd, but the western half west of Berryville and Green Forest for the moment, storms are moving in there soon too. So don't have a severe thunderstorm warning on that. I'm not so sure if Tulsa, National Weather Service in Tulsa, is going to expand that warning out. I would imagine they would have likely done that already, but I guess they could for Madison and Carroll County. But regardless, it's going to be noisy with lots of rain, thunder, and maybe some hail as well. I'm getting reports of big booms in northeast Arkansas. I feel like northeast Arkansas has always got some big booms going on. Of course, the Razorbacks are playing right now too. I know this is not about Razorback basketball, but we really wish good luck to the Hogs. I'm getting some comments about the Razorbacks playing and trying to balance watching the SEC title game and watch this. But we're going to do our best to keep you guys updated so you're not left out to dry. Barbie says that she got her alert on the Arkansas Weather Network mobile app. That's great to hear. Thank you for using the app. Jagger and Brittany Burns says, is weather done in Springdale? Well, the severe thunderstorm is moving out of Springdale. Might have some lingering activity until the front completely pushes through in northwest Arkansas. Folks, it's going to be very, very windy tonight and very cold. Much colder than what it was earlier today. We are in for a dramatic change in conditions. Is anybody live with me here? James, anybody? Okay, I can't hear anybody. I'm just making sure I don't want to overtalk anyone. We also have a storm here that's on the Arkansas-Missouri border south of Emerald Beach, Missouri. That's likely not to impact much of Arkansas at this time. Really, the only concerning storm, looking at Fort Smith, it does look like we have some activity pushing into Fort Smith now for our River Valley peeps. There in Van Buren and Fort Smith, heavy rainfall, perhaps some small hail, even into North Fort Smith, Oak Park, there in the northern half of the city. Don't see a whole lot of lightning on that, so that's good. We also have thunderstorms that have formed from Mountainburg, northeastern Crawford, not quite in northern Franklin County, and then parts of Madison County too. But still, to this time period, 2:01 p.m., the greatest concern is this storm moving out of Washington County and soon to be in Madison and Carroll. And folks, I don't think they're going to continue the severe thunderstorm warning for that storm. Chloe Baker says, how high are the chances for Jonesboro to get a tornado tonight? We've forecasted, I can show you guys if you'll give me just a second. This is the tornado risk outlook for today. You'll see the legend at the top. We have the green, brown, yellow, red, pink, and then the purple colors, which is the green is a very low risk. You can see here in western Arkansas. Most of western Arkansas is under a 0 risk for tornadoes or a very low risk for tornadoes. And then the brown shading is a low risk, and then the yellow is a medium, so more of like a level 3 of 5 risk. We think that Jonesboro, parts of White County, Wynne, Stuttgart, Helena, Monticello, Lake Village, Pine Bluff, kind of that eastern half of the state. The closer you get to the Mississippi River is where the concentrated area is for the greatest tornado probabilities today. So if we have tornado warnings, the best likelihood for that to happen is going to probably be in that yellow shaded area later today. So if you live in Jonesboro, if you live in Wynne, Stuttgart, Helena, yes, your tornado chances are a little bit higher than the rest of the state today. That doesn't mean they're incredibly high, but that medium risk level 3 or 5 really perks our attention up, and we're really paying attention close. We do have tornado watches for a large part of the state. I can pull that up and show it to you guys if you'll give me just 1 second. Pull up the radar again, and I can show you the... I have to remember which one it is. I'll have to have James pull that up for me here in just a second. I've kind of lost my path on there on the tornado watches. James, if you can hear me, will you grab that real quick? I can't hear you. I'm just letting you know. It's okay, though, if you want to be muted. This is the tornado watches for Arkansas as of 2:03 p.m. This goes through 9 p.m. If you live in a red shaded county, you are under a tornado watch through 9 p.m. We just talked about Jonesboro, Wynne, Helena, Lake Village, and you're under nothing right now. That's likely to be changed later this afternoon. The National Weather Service will likely issue more tornado watches for those areas. So in eastern Arkansas, just because you're not under one now, that's likely to change. So if you live in a red shaded county, tornado watch until 9 p.m. And of course, that includes, even though Fort Smith, you saw in our graphic, a very low risk for tornadoes to even zero, close to zero risk. I think the greatest concern is shifting east of Fort Smith toward Russellville, closer to Little Rock, Searcy, Hot Springs, Arkadelphia, and then so on through the night into eastern Arkansas. So. Folks, I'm going to get back to your questions in just a second. I will let you know we still have a severe thunderstorm warning technically on the board here for parts of Benton and Washington County. So if your phone has went off for that, that storm is moving out of the area. Maya Hughes says, what is the app? The app is the Arkansas Weather Network mobile app. You just search it on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and you will find it. It's got a blue and black logo.
Zach, it kind of looks like we're going to go into a little bit of a lull here shortly.
Yeah, good to see. Yeah, what we might do here is, if things behave for us and we don't have any flare-ups here in the next 5 or 10 minutes, we can hop off and because I have a feeling once we go live later this evening, we're probably going to be here for a while. This was a nice opportunity, I think, for us to give an update and just kind of let everyone know what we're seeing, what we're expecting, and and more. So I'm just not, these storms right now, we kind of expected this moving into western Arkansas now. They don't have that oomph that they will likely have later as they move east.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point, Zach. I want to bring this up. Darius Acuff just hit a huge three-pointer with 2 minutes to play. We're up 8. So,
wow.
Sorry, that's not what I was going to say.
No, we're up 80-72 right now. Go Hogs. Woo pig, guys. We're huge Hog fans at the Arkansas Weather Network, so if you catch us talking about it.
This is the HRRR, and it's going to be a little bit off. It already is. You can kind of see based on its placement. It's also starting an hour ahead. But you see, it doesn't really blow storms up until you get them into eastern Arkansas, eastern half of the state. Now, we're obviously seeing development way in advance. But this is a really good, I think, picture of what we're going to be dealing with at 5 o'clock. Scattered severe storms. They're eventually going to form into one big line. And then they're gone by 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're dealing with flurries. Areas that have hail right now could be seeing
flurries.
Could be seeing a little snow later.
James, that image that you just showed is kind of concerning looking in eastern Arkansas. I think that's, folks, if we have isolated storms later in eastern Arkansas close to the Mississippi River, and they're able to mature and organized, we will probably have a few tornado warnings on the board to discuss. So just something to take note of as we go through the evening hours tonight.
Man, Zach, looking at the latest model run that just came back, it's all semi-discrete. All that stuff is.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't form it into a line. So with that being said, we're gonna have chasers in the field later. We got some great people that we're working with, and so we will have live feeds from eastern Arkansas.
Well, I kind of wonder, I would imagine they're probably going to cancel this severe thunderstorm warning here any moment, James.
I think so.
Guys, what we'll probably do, James, unless you object, we'll probably hop off here in the stream for now. We kind of provided everyone with an update. We know what to expect. Folks, we're going to have more live streams later. We're going to have cranky storms. We'll hop back on if things get active, life-threatening storms. And we'll cover that with you until the bitter end. But we'll probably be done by 8, 9 o'clock. So this doesn't look like a late nighter for us, James.
No, I think by 7:30 this is moving out.
Yeah.
So the warning says it expires at 2:15, but it's actually gone and they haven't reissued it, Zach. So
okay,
we'll take a break, watch the end of this game, kind of regroup, and then come back. Remember, everybody, keep those phone alerts on.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody watching, and we'll catch you back on here live here in just a little bit. If we have any storms pop up, we probably will. But thank you so much for watching the Arkansas Weather Network. My name is Zachary Hall, joined by meteorologist James Bryant. And we'll catch you guys here in just a little bit.